eye on this one, and they may well have to keep them peeled because expect plenty of punches to be thrown over the course of this 3-minute round bout. There's confirmation of the brawling victory that Baturov was able to earn over my mighty Tuo Sung Kyung of China. It was a unanimous points decision win over the 19-year-old Samoan two-time national champion Marion Atong. Zeyad Eashash in his quarterfinal. Both men going through to Tokyo 2020. Vladislav Simon of Slovakia is the referee. Plenty of intensity exchange during that stare down, and hold on to your hats as the opening bell sounds in this 69-kilogram welterweight semi-final. It's between the tournament #1 and #4 seeds, and as anticipated, the man in red has marched across the ring and has begun to let his hands go. That's the tournament #1 seed, ranked #3 in the world, Bobo-Usmon Baturov, the reigning world championship bronze medalist. And these two men met off at those same world championships, and the win that got Baturov the bronze was a quarter-final victory over Zeyad Eashash, a unanimous points decision win. And look at how rough and physical this one is. So this man looking to overturn the result from Yekaterinburg last year and even up this recent rivalry. And both of these men really can have a row.
Oh yeah, but they sure can. It's a great way to put it on as well. A row is most certainly what they are likely to have today as well.
Look at Eashash baiting the man to come in, then chasing him across the ring. Oh, and neither man willing to concede anything. Well, if the opening minute is anything to go by, this one is going to be a really hard-fought affair. Eashash willing his way forward. And it's physical and untidy on the inside as the two men engage in a little running conversation.
You have the feeling that the referee might be a little bit busy today, Ron, as well. I hope not to the point where he doesn't allow them to get on with this action. But he's going to have to be strict and authoritative if heads start going in, along with elbows and a bit physical wrestling.
My goodness, beyond the midpoint of the first round, the referee is letting them get on with it, but my goodness, are they testing the strength of one another at close range. Not looking to set up their punches at all, they're just letting their hands go and then grappling once they get to close quarters.
Wow. Oh, there's a punch on the break when Eashash wasn't even looking. Baturov looking to take any advantage he can. Eashash waves his left hand oddly high in the air, trying to disturb Baturov's counter-punching on the way out.
Well, there has been very little clean scoring punching of note, but make no mistake, this is a fight. Look at that, heel into the chin. Eashash momentarily losing his balance and then baiting his opponent once again. And Eashash being cheered on by his raucous hometown support. Looping bolo shot to the body, perhaps the cleanest shot we've seen all contest from Baturov. Because this is the posture that they spent most of the 3 minutes in.
Baturov allowing his right hand just to be tied up there.
My goodness.
Wow, what a rough, tough round. And he doesn't look in the slightest bit perturbed by what just happened as his coach throws his legs up onto his thighs.
Well, some of the action from the opening round, and this was characteristic of what we saw across the entire 3 minutes. Rough house tactics on the inside, grabbing the man round the neck, hitting him on the break. Charging forwards is Eashash. And invariably, they end up putting one another in headlocks once again. Wow. So how do the judges sort that one out? Well, it's a 3-2 split, so they can't really do it either. Judges 2, 3, and 4 scoring in favor of the man in blue. Judges 1 and 5 scoring in favor of the reigning World Championship bronze medalist. Will we see some cleaner point scoring punching in the second round? The referee is allowing these two men to sort it out and work on the inside, but look at that. The headlock has been the principal tactic that we've seen in this contest so far. Nice lead left hook landed by Baturov. Tried two hooks, but they were caught by the gloves of the man in blue.
Whoa, this is seriously rough stuff. Seriously rough. I mean, I can't really engage.
Oh, and he goes down, complaining that he struck around the back of the head, but he's been given as a count. He's been given as a count, and Baturov is absolutely staggered by that. But again, we have to reiterate, in Olympic-style boxing, it won't necessarily be a 10-8 round. But make no mistake, Eashash will take enormous confidence from that, feeling that I can hurt this man, and moreover, it will energize the home crowd, who will continue to spur on the man in blue. Coming forward in wide-eyed fashion in pursuit of his man once again.
Well, when they get this tied up, you almost get the feeling, or I get the feeling at least, that they don't really want to box up close. You know, they seem so eager to get there, but when they get there, they tie each other up. Oh, big shot there from Eashash.
There's a left hook that crashed on Baturov's chin. And the baiting continues as they goad one another before falling into another clinch.
Yeah. Yeah, you get that feeling they don't want to box up close.
Oh, that's a nice left hook again from Eashash, catching the man in red on the way in.
Well, work then, work. I'm not seeing any effective
Oh, that's naughty
up-close boxing here.
That's almost like watching not Olympic wrestling, but TV-style wrestling. And you get on the blind side of the ref and just cuff him with a few close fist shots and then chase to the ref in the back of the hand. My goodness. The heel from the professional wrestling circuit would have been proud of that move. Closing seconds of the second round, Eashash has landed the cleaner punches. There hasn't been many of them, but he's had a couple of notable left hooks to the chin of Baturov, which has been invariably unprotected because his hands have been down by his belt line.
Yeah.
Left hook to the rear of the head from the man in blue. Well, both boxers feeling the pace of their exertions now, because they have been leaning on one another. Right uppercut wasn't too far away from Baturov. He goes for the same shot to the body once again. He's now marching forward with his hands down by his waistband. Well, how will the judges score that? Judges 1 and 5 scored round number 1 in favor of the man in red. Judges 2, 3, and 4 scored in favor of this man. But from our vantage point in the commentary position, I feel that it was Eashash who landed the cleaner punches. Left hooks that you can count on a single hand, let's not get it twisted. But he landed more of them than Baturov did.
I would certainly say so. There's that clubbing right hand as Baturov almost just turned away. The punch was on its way. And as I say again, both men not looking to box inside run, because they're getting there and they just hug, they just tie each other up. Messy stuff. Yeah,
so it's a sweep.
Thought so.
So for judges 1 and 5, it is 19 points apiece. For judges 2, 3, and 4, Eashash leads by 20 points to 18.
Well, both men meet right in the center of the Tokyo side in the middle of the ring and start trading hugs.
Well, Baturov has got to get his hands working, because in reality, he needs a stoppage to overturn the 2-point deficit that he faces for 3 of the 5 scoring judges. Judges 2, 3, and 4 have got the man in blue up 20 points to 18 after he swept the second round in unanimous fashion. It was 10-9 across the board. Oh, that's a good right hand, and Eashash continues to bait his man. Winding up the bolo backhand was Baturov, but he couldn't fire it and find the range.
Baturov not looking to work inside. It's so frustrating.
Now, did you hear that from the Slovakian referee? He said last time. So Eashash is really going to have to watch how he conducts himself here, because a point off could be critical in the event that he lost, remember, he would be able to score no more than 9. That juncture hasn't arrived yet, but he's going to have to watch that he doesn't fall on the wrong side of the referee yet again after he gave him stern admonishment for these continual infringements, which have been 6 to 1, half a dozen of the other.
Wow, yeah, they should have. Good left hook there.
Countered by a southpaw left from Baturov.
Very rare, clean shot landed as he goads Baturov there with the hands low and the mouth agape.
Well, beyond the midpoint of the final round, and Baturov, well, he's got to find the finish. Shot around the rear of the head. But again, they've spent so much time grappling at close range, not working away. It's been a very messy physical encounter, but make no mistake, it's been competitive. Perhaps a scoring right hand to the ribcage from Baturov.
Whoa, it's been too competitive. That's why we are seeing this kind of battle.
Oh, good beautiful left hand.
From the southpaw stance as well, Ron.
And he used that shot effectively in the second round, not necessarily from the southpaw stance, but the left hook was his best scoring punch in round number 2, giving him that unanimous card across the board in the second stanza. Baturov stealing a glance to his corner. They'll be telling him that he needs to find a stoppage.
Ron.
Same shot once more from Eashash.
You have said it is a good punch to pick against Baturov because, you know, he's on his way in there. The right hand is always low as he lunges forward. He takes another straight right hand on the way in there. Well, tough stuff.
Well, a back alley brawl has been transferred to the boxing ring here at the Prince Hamza Hall. And it will be Zeyad Eashash, the tournament number 4 seed, who will undoubtedly have his hand raised as the victor. My goodness, not one for the purist that. Very little exhibiting of the finer skills of the noble art. No doubting the competitive spirit and strength and fitness of these guys, because to do that for 9 minutes is very difficult indeed, but there was very little clean point scoring, and what point scoring there was, the majority of it coming from the man in blue, particularly with the left hook.
Certainly was. I'm quite sure we're about to witness the dancing Eashash doing his little rhythmic Jordan dance. Apologising to the referee.
Well, there's confirmation to the delight of the fans here at the Prince Hamza Hall that their man from right here in Amman, Zeyad Eashash, is going through to the championship final in the 69 kilogram welterweight division. A split decision winner over Bobo-Usmon Baturov, the reigning world championship bronze medalist and tournament number 1 seed, eliminated at the semi-final stage. And for Eashash, well, not only does he progress through to the final, but he gets a measure of competitive revenge, having been denied a place on the World Championship podium in Yekaterinburg last year by the man he has just conquered today.
Yep, and it's going to play a part if these men meet again out in Tokyo. Now, please let us see a little bit of the dancing Eashash at the end. Both men trading huge punches, but none really getting to the point where they had huge success. Rough, tough stuff.
Well, that was the moment of the final bell, and here was the moment of confirmation. Eashash acknowledging the support he's receiving here. He goes through to contest championship gold in the 69 kilogram welterweight division. And that is how he did it. 3 judges to 2. Judge number 4 giving Eashash all 3